right next to Chapman Tire.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Top quality equipment rentals at the right price. It's not too good to be true at Rent Right Equipment and Sales. We guarantee clean, reliable products that are up to your standards. Our family-owned business has been doing that for more than 40 years. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff take care of you from purchase to maintenance. Saws, drills, lifts, mowers, generators, you name it, we've got it. Stop by and see our inventory today, located on Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg.
And welcome everybody here to Summertown High Schools. We're here for another game of middle school volleyball between the Summertown Middle School Lady Eagles taking on the Lady Stallions of South Lawrence. My name is Hayden Burks, joined alongside Will Pettis, and Will, got another good game of Lady Eagles volleyball. And like you said earlier, these two teams played each other in the preseason. I believe you said at Columbia Academy in that game.
Right. I'll just say what I remember from that is we had practiced 2 days prior to going, and it looked like it. And then South Lawrence looked like they had been practicing all summer. They looked like they were in mid-season form already. So South Lawrence took 2 sets pretty quickly, pretty easily against Summertown then. Summertown's still trying to find their footing. You know, it kind of started like that a little bit last year, and then they found their groove some point mid-season. That has not happened yet. Summertown lost to Lewis County. As you know, that doesn't happen much in middle school or high school volleyball.
Yes, and like you said, Lewis County, obviously a district rival and all that. Summertown looking to, like you said, hit their mark, and South Lawrence looking to go back to where they were at. Here's starting serve by Cornelia. She gets over, and that one's dug out up in the air. That was Surratt still up, and that point will go to South Lawrence. Yeah. And so they lead it quickly, 1-0. As then again, this the second time I've covered Summertown Middle School, and first time I've covered South Lawrence volleyball. So bear with me as I try to learn these names. So here's the serve up in the air, as Putman puts it up. Summertown, they get it over. Finds the back corner. That will get down for the kill, as that was number 27. That is Rigsby.
That's both the Bulldogs on her.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it makes it 1-1. Can't believe he's not at this game either.
I know.
Outdoor sports.
Yeah.
Putman gets it over, and that one's dug out in the air. There's Methvin. They get it over, and that will get down for a kill. Point will go to South Lawrence once again, as that was number 13. That is Aubrey Cotton for the kill. And it's a 2-1 Lady Stallions lead. Going back to serve will be number 2. That is Lily Augustine. So here's the serve. Up in the air. As Putman puts it up. Summertown gets it over. Methvin saves it. Or excuse me, that's Augustine. Lady Stallions get it over. Up in the air. As that's Rupert. Pettis tips it over. South Lawrence tips it back over. There's Cornelius. Rupert puts it up. Fought for it, still up. Saved up in the air. Summertown able to keep it up in the air, and point will go to South Lawrence off that. So now it's 3-1. Back to serve yet again is Lily Augustine. And here's the serve, and that'll be short into net. First error for the Lady Stallions, and it makes the 3-2 Lady Stallions lead. Then again, this is just the start of the Exports Network year for us, Will. Obviously, we got some football coming up. The Jamborees start this Friday for all 3 of our schools. Pettis gets it over. That's still up in the air. As Augustine tries to save it, she won't be able to, and the point will be down for Summertown. Ties it up 3-3.
So high school season starts Monday?
It's the Jamboree, so they're not official games.
Well, I meant high school volleyball starts next week.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, Monday is the opening day for our schools. As Pettis once again gets it over, that's up in the air. And there's Cotton. They get it over. Putman puts it up. Rupert puts it up in the air. Still fought for. And South Lawrence gets it over. Pettis underneath it. There's Rupert. Rupert now going for the kill, and that one's dug out.
Good dig.
Yep, up in the air. Putman trying to save it. That will go long, and point will go to South Lawrence. Makes it 4-3, and Cotton will go back to serve.
Wanted to say last year these two teams split the regular season. Summertown won here, South Lawrence won there, and that's an ace.
Yep, and that will get down for the ace for Cotton.
And that's a lot of that yesterday with Summertown. Watching two people standing there watching the ball drop.
Yep. As here's the serve once again by Cotton, and there's Pettis underneath it. Rupert now as they put it over, and that will be short goes to South Lawrence. I believe that was number 8, Phoenix, trying to make it save there. Cotton puts it back over. Still up in the air, Putman. And Rupert has to tap it over. That will be an error for Summertown, and point will go to South Lawrence once again, makes it 7-3. Aubrey Cotton back to serve once again. Pettis underneath it. There's Putman now. Pettis sets it up, going for it. Dug out. Still up in the air, trying to get blocked. Sent back, and point will go to Summertown.
I was not expecting a kill attempt from the back row.
Yeah.
I see that some in high school. Yeah. I've not seen that in middle school.
It looked like a little bit of miscommunication there by Summertown, but it did work out to their favor. As Cotton will check it in for her will be number 7. That is Delaney Pusser. And here's Rigsby back to serve once again. So they get it over the net. There's Putman now, sets it up. They look to serve it over. There's Phoenix, gets it. Set up, South Lawrence as they get it over, looking for that back corner. It will be long, and point will go to Summertown. Rigsby back to serve once again. And she gets it over, and that one is dug out by Augustine. Put up and blocked, and that point will go to Summertown with that. That was number 8. That is Phoenix once again. Her first block in this ball game, and first block for either team. Rigsby gets it over, still up in the air. As their Webb gets it over for South Lawrence. Up in the air, Cornelius tips it, puts it there, and the kill for Summertown, and just like that, it's a 4-0 run for the Lady Eagles. They now trail 8-7. Rigsby back to serve once again. As well, I don't know if it's ideal, but she is serving just right underneath the basketball goal there. Yeah. Webb puts it up. That'll get down for the point for South Lawrence. And makes it 7-9. Lady Stallions lead. That gets it over net. That is number 22. That is Easy Meffin. Up in the air. Cornelius looking to tap it over. Augustine with the set. Webb gets it over. And that one will be up in the air. Still fought for. Rupert gets it over for the Lady Eagles. Augustine underneath it. Still up in the air. As they look to get it over into net, point will go to Summertown. That was Pusser looking to get over near the back row area.
This is Lucy Rupert serving now.
Yep.
Again, she's adjusting to playing some front row this year for the first time.
One is up in the air. Webb gets it over.
Should be long.
Yep, will be long. Point will go to Summertown. We have a tie ball game. And Rupert going back to serve once again. That one is up in the air. There's Pusser. And still up in the air. A little miscommunication. They're trying to save it, and point will go to Summertown.
So it's 9-9.
Yep, as it looks like. Webb
scores kind of
I believe it's 10-9, I believe.
Okay.
And we're going to have a timeout called. And while that timeout's being taken, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network. And back here on the X Sports Network is Rupert back to serve once again as there's Augustine with the dig. Fisher sets it up. As they get it up, still fought for, and point go to South Lawrence. That kill will go to Fisher. As now once again it's a tie ball game, 10-10 as Summertown took a 10-9 lead before the timeout taken. Here's Fisher. That one is up in the air. There's Atkins underneath it. Cornelius looking for the kill, gets down, and a point will go to Summertown. Kill for the Lady Eagles. That's her second.
It was not a kill.
That was not a kill. All right, we'll wipe everything off. I thought that point went to Summertown.
Now they're asking about it.
Yeah.
I wish I had a replay to show
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I thought I was with you there, Will. I thought the point was going to go to Summertown. It looked like just a normal play there.
I wonder if he called net or something.
Maybe, I guess. I don't know.
All right.
Well, I guess.
This guy's a pretty good official.
Yeah.
I think if he says it, it happened.
So, wipe everything off what I said there. As point will go to South Lawrence. Back to serve will be Fisher once again, as that one is way long. Point will go to Summertown. So, well, things lead to things.
Yeah.
Back to serve now will be number 14, Ellie Reese Atkins for the Lady Eagles.
8th grader.
Here's the serve. That one's up in the air. Still up for it. Augustine looking for it, and point will go to South Lawrence. Kill for Augustine. That is her second now. Cotton will check back in for the Lady Stallions. Checking out will be Pusser. And back to serve will be number 14. That is Boston Webb. Still up in the air. There's Rupert. Pettis gets it over. And that one will hit the pole. And point will go to South Lawrence. That's the one I've never learned that term. Will, what is that? What's that called?
I think as a baseball guy, you want to call it a foul pole.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. As that will be down.
That was a bullet of a shoulder there.
Point will go to South Lawrence once again. As South Lawrence leads it 14-11. That one is served long once again by Webb. Point will go to Summertown on that. Back to serve will be Cornelius. Yes, here's the serve. They get it over. Fisher puts it up. Up in the air. That's Surratt. They just tip it over. Cotton Putman has it underneath. There's Rupert. As Rigsby gets it, and that will hit the back right corner. And point will go to South Lawrence. Looks like it was just out of play. And it was close. I had to.
Yeah, from this angle, I couldn't. I'll see if I can replay that.
Yeah, I think it was in the right place. Let's look at it. I think it was on the white line there. So, yep, right call. Next serve for South Lawrence. That will be Surratt. She gets it over. That was dug out by Atkins. Putman looks to tip it back over. Augustine underneath it. And point will go to Summertown. A little miscommunication there by South Lawrence. Cotton wasn't sure. Makes it 15-13, and well, this is a competitive first set between these two teams.
Yeah, so far.
Here's Putman now under for the serve once again. Augustine sends it back over. Putman gets underneath it. There's Rupert now. And that one will be point for South Lawrence. Block will go to Aubrey Cotton. I mean, she set up just perfectly there as Rupert was looking to send it over or maybe just set it up, but Cotton was there for the block.
Right.
Here's the serve by Augustine once again. Atkins, and that will be out of play off of Summertown. The error for the Lady Eagles makes it a 17-13 Lady Stallions lead. Back to serve will be Augustine once again. So here's the serve. That was dug out by Cornelius. Rupert
just can't get a clean pass.
Pettis now looking to find the gap, up in the air still, and Fisher looks to get it as point will go to Summertown. It was sent long.
That looked close back there.
It did, yeah. I mean, she hit it perfectly, too. Nobody was defending back there in that back center area. So Atkins will check out. Pettis will serve, gets it over, up in the air. Webb underneath it. Fisher sends it over, still up in the air. There's Pettis. Rupert now gets it over.
Just can't get the set.
Yep. Fisher now. Augustine gets it over, and that'll be short just in play. Summertown trying to save it, and Cornelius gets it over. Good save there by the Lady Eagles.
That was a kill.
Yep. There's Fisher. Putman still saves it up in the air.
Wow.
And still goes. There's Cornelius underneath it. Augustine with the save. Short point will go to the Lady Eagles.
That was a wild one.
Yeah, that was a wild set there.
There's a little bit of it, the replay of it.
As Putman had the diving save, Cornelius was able to save it, send it into South Lawrence territory, and it's now 17-15. Pettis back to serve once again. There's Surratt. There's Method underneath. They get it over. Cornelius. Rupert sets it up.
I think that might have been out.
Yep. Rupert underneath it. There's Maurer. Webb. They get it over. Fisher looking for the kill. It'll be short into net. Point will go to the Lady Eagles.
Good little run here. That's what volleyball is, just a game of runs.
So here's the serve by Pettis. That was dug out by Augustine. Methvin sets it up. There's Fisher. Send it to the back corner. Once again, we got a tie ball game. Yep. Just like that, they were down, I believe it was 17-13, and now it's a tie ball game at 17 here in this first set. Pettis back to serve once again. She gets it over. Fisher puts it up. And miscommunication there is, that was Surratt that was getting out of the way, and Augustine.
Timeout.
Yep, and a timeout will be called by South Lawrence as they trail 18-17 after the run by the Lady Eagles. So we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
And back here on the X Sports Network, because we're back after a timeout called by South Lawrence.
Let's see if that timeout froze the server here. That's what because happened yesterday. After a timeout, she started running the net.
Summertown now leads 18-17 as they get it over. There's Surratt. Augustine still up in the air. Fisher gets it over. There's Pettis. Rupert now puts it up. Phoenix looking for the kill. It'll be short, and point will go to South Lawrence. I believe, was that a block there, Will? I couldn't really tell.
I don't think she ever got it over.
Yeah, I think it was just short of that. So point will go to South Lawrence. It's 18-18. Going back to serve will be Aubrey Cotton once again. Here's the serve. Pettis with the dig. And that will be short. Point will go to the Lady Stallions. Cotton back to serve once again. That one just over the net. Still up in the air. Cornelius underneath it. And Rupert sends it back, and point will go to South Lawrence.
That was a good timeout.
Good time out there by South Lawrence, and just like that, it was
Yeah.
A 18-17 Lady Stallions, or trailing the Lady Eagles. Now
So Boyer's coming out. Who we got coming in?
Let's see. That is number 2. That is Franks for the Lady Eagles. Her first appearance in this game. Cotton now with the serve. Pettis underneath it. Franks. She gets it over. Augustine has it. Methvin sets it up. Here's Fisher now. Still up in the air. Ruber.
They look confused over there on the Summertown side.
Still up. Webb looks to get it, and point will go down.
Kill.
Yep, good kill there by Boston Webb.
Summertown never could get a good pass set, kill. And now a big run from Lady Stallions.
Yep. Here's the serve once again by Cotton. Here's Franks. Pettis sets it up. Cornelius just gets it over. Webb underneath it. Methvin. Cotton has to send it over. Sends it long. Still up in the air. Rupert with the dive. And Rigsby tries to send it over net short.
Timeout.
And timeout will be called by Summertown as they trail now 22-18. So with that, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network. And back here on the X Sports Network as we're back after a timeout called by Summertown as they trail 22-18 here in this first set. As Cotton back to serve once again as they are now on a 5-0 run since the last timeout taken by South Lawrence. Still up in the air as that one is up in the air, blocked by Fisher. And point will go to South Lawrence. Fisher, that is her first block. She's already got 1 kill in this game. Back to serve will be Cotton once again. And that one is set long. Point will go to Summertown. And it's now 23-19. Atkins will check in. Pettis will check out. And looks like Puster will check in for South Lawrence. And Cotton will check out for the Lady Stallions as well. Back to serve is Rigsby once again. She gets it over the net. There's Puster.
Thought that might have been
Augustine look for the save. And nobody able to get there. Point will go to the Lady Eagles. Now after that timeout, all of a sudden they trail 23-20. Rigsby gets it over. Augustine underneath it. Methvin sets it up. Here's Fisher looking for the kill. Putman puts it up, still up in the air, and point will go to South Lawrence's.
Here comes set point.
Yep, set point here in this first set. And it looked like Putman got a little bit of her chest there and wasn't able to save it. And back to serve will be Methvin. She gets it over Cornelius, sends it back over Augustine. Fisher sets it up. Or excuse me, that's the Rat. Fisher sets it up. There's Putman. She sends it back. Fisher up in the air. There's Webb looking for the kill. Short into net. Point will go to the Lady Eagles. So it's still set. Point for South Lawrence. They're only 1 point away from taking this first set in this ball game. Here's the serve once again. He's up in the air. Webb looks to get it over Cornelius. Sends it back. Augustine underneath. There's Surratt. Atkins sets it up. There's Putman. Phoenix looks to get it over. Still up in the air. South Lawrence saves it. There's Fisher gets it over. There's Rubert. Putman now. Atkins gets it over. Just over the net. Still up in the air. There's Surratt. Fisher still up in the air. Good back and forth between these two. Fisher now looking for the kill. Just over Atkins with the save. Mallory to look to get it over and tip it. Still up in the air. As that point will go to the Lady Eagles as that one was out of play. Makes it 24-22 as Ruben will go back to serve. In fact, good back and forth between those two, Will.
Yeah, it was. Not many passes and sets from the Summertown side, but they got it over. And now 1 point away from making it go into extras, I guess you call it.
Yeah, extra 2 points. I'm not exactly sure. I'm still learning as I'm on the fly. That one was off Meffin. It would have been long, but she tipped it out of play.
Yeah. That is long.
Yep, that's long. And point will go to South Lawrence. As South Lawrence wins the first set, 25-23. As they will take that one. They lead 1-0 here. As they are one set away from coming home victorious. We'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Arts. For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
The news is out. Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg received an A hospital safety grade from the Leapfrog Group. This national distinction celebrates STRHS Lawrenceburg's achievements in protecting hospital patients from preventable harm and errors, and ranks our local hospital among the top tier of hospitals across the nation when it comes to patient safety. The Leapfrog Group is an independent national watchdog organization which assigns letter grades to general hospitals throughout the United States based on a hospital's ability to prevent medical errors and harm to patients. Hospital safety grade results are based on more than 30 national performance measures and are updated each fall and spring. STRHS Lawrenceburg is committed to delivering safe, high-quality care to patients, families, and visitors, and ensuring that everyone has a positive experience at our hospital. Our A grade is a reflection of the culture of community and compassion that we've worked to build here at your hometown hospital. High quality care is a way of life for our crew, and we're proud to be part of the A team.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business for over 50 years now. And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be?
And welcome everybody back here on the X Sports Network as we're back for middle school volleyball between Summertown and South Lawrence, as the Lady Stallions of South Lawrence took the first set 25-23 over the Lady Eagles. And Will, like you said, Summertown struggled, but they put up a good fight against the Lady Stallions, who've been very good.
Honestly, it's an improvement over the past two games.
There's Cornelius with the dig. Putman sets it up. Here's Rigsby looking to send it over. Tipped up, still in the air was Augustine with the block. Fisher sends it back over. Cornelius. Rubert. Rigsby looking to get it over. Up in the air, there's Surratt. Fisher puts it up. Cotton looking for the kill, and that will be out of play. Point will go to Summertown.
I bet that just missed.
Yeah, it just missed. It was just out of play. It was the right play there because nobody was really.
Right, nobody's over there.
Yeah, nobody was in that area. Putman back to serve.
Lefty.
Yep. There's Methvin. Augustine gets it over. Putman. Rubert sends it. There's Rigsby looking for it. And that one is up in the air. Methvin sets it up. Cotton looking to get it back over. Cornelius underneath it. Rubert. Rigsby looking to get it over. That'll be short into net. Point will go to South Lawrence. And it's now 1-1. So Augustine will go back to serve here for the first time in the second set. And she gets it over. And that one is dug out by Rigsby. Pettis sets it up. As Cornelius gets it over. And point will go to Summertown as South Lawrence looked a little confused there by Webb and Augustine, as that was an awkward, I guess, way to send it over for Summertown.
So now Ellie Reese Atkins.
Yep. She comes in for Phoenix. Atkins, she gets it over. Augustine. Methvin sets it up. Here's Cotton, and she, I don't know if she just missed it completely there or what happened. She's laughing it off, though.
Yeah, so. Again, South Lawrence don't make a lot of unforced errors.
So here's served by Atkins once again. Webb. Cotton sets it up. Fisher sends it over. Atkins. Rupert. Here's Rigsby. And that will be out of play. Point will go to South Lawrence, as that kind of looked like the same play that Cotton was trying to make on the left side of their on their side of the court.
2-3.
It's now a 2-3 Lady Eagles lead. Pusser will go back to serve. Cotton will check out. Here's the serve, and that'll be short into that. Point will go to Summertown. And back to serve will be
Rigsby.
Alex Rigsby once again. And she sends it over. They'll get down for an ace.
Like that.
Yep. So she'll go back to serve once again as they lead at 5-2.
Just hit that to the perfect spot.
Perfect spot in the gap, and nobody was kind of guarding that area. Here's the serve by Rigsby. Augustine underneath it. There's Methvin. Fisher gets it over. That one will be sent long. Point will go to Summertown as they lead at 6-2. And we're going to have a timeout called by South Lawrence as they trail 6-2. We'll be back after this here on the Exports Network.
Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg is your go-to stop to complete your home, business, a combination of both, or really anything you can think of. With one of the region's biggest selection of bedroom furniture, name brand mattresses, recliners, living room and dining room suites, accents for the home or office, quality name brand appliances, and did I mention Swap and Shop services what they sell? This is family owned and operated business at its best. And the best part is, they'll treat you like family too.
We got bedroom suites, mattresses, dining room suites, appliances, outdoor equipment, mowers, and more. See us at Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway.
And back here on the Exports Network as we're back after timeout called by South Lawrence as they trail 6-2.
Well, let's see if the timeout here was as effective as the last one that South Lawrence took.
Augustine underneath it. There's Methvin. She sends it over. Rupert up in the air. There's Pettis. She tips it over. Augustine underneath. There's Methvin. Fisher gets it over just over the net in Summertown territory. Atkins. Cornelius. Augustine underneath. There's Fisher. She looks to tip it over. Cornelius.
That's a good move.
Yep. Rupert. Cornelius looking for it. Blocked up in the air. Still fought for. Underneath, Methvin gets it over. Great save there by the Lady Stallions. Cornelius sends it over. Methvin underneath. Augustine. Fisher gets over. Short into that. Point will go to Summertown. There's some great back and forth play, Will.
Which I think I'm just now noticing this. You know, normally Cornelius and Pettis do not play side by side. That's something new.
Yeah, and it's working, it looks like.
While they're on the front row.
Yeah. Back to service, Rigsby once again. Pusser, Augustine. Surratt has to get it over. Pettis, she tips it up. Atkins underneath. Pettis floats it over. Webb. There's Methvin. Fisher looking to get it. That one is sent long. And point will go to the Lady Eagles. Rigsby back to serve once again. She gets it over. Augustine underneath it. Sends it back. Still up in the air. Augustine. Atkins for Summertown. Rubert. And still fought for, and that will be down. Point will go to South Lawrence.
Summertown set. Yep. Summertown set South Lawrence.
Yep. Yeah, as everybody was scooting up for Summertown, and they sent it back over into that back, let's say, just the middle right corner. And that point will go to
South Lawrence. It's 8-3.
Here's the serve.
Yeah, ace.
Yep. And the ace will go to South Lawrence.
That's tough.
Methvin back to serve once again after the ace. Cornelius. Rubert. Atkins has to get it over. That'll be short into net.
Does your roster have what grade they're in?
It does not. I just got the numbers and
I really
the names,
think this might be a 6th grader here, if I'm not mistaken.
It looked like that was a timing issue there by Atkins. It looked like she jumped before. Atkins underneath it. Fisher now tips it up. There's Surratt. Fisher back to her. That one is sent long, and point will go to Summertown. If she can just not put as much heat underneath it. I mean, she's hitting them right where they need to be.
Yeah. Well, she was hitting them hard.
Yeah. We're now back to serve once again, just over the net, still up in the air. And point will go to Summertown as it got over the net, but it's got to play, Here's the serve. It'll be short into net. Point will go to South Lawrence after the error by Summertown. And back to serve will be number 10. That is Shayna Fisher. Here's the serve. Rigsby underneath it. Back over to South Lawrence. As they set it up. Just over the net. Still up in the air. And that point will go to Summertown.
Is it? No,
excuse me, South Lawrence. Yep, excuse me.
Momentum has shifted.
Yep. All of a sudden it was 8-2, and now it is 10-7. Atkins still up in the air, playable. Pettis. Atkins sends it over.
Wow,
still up in the air. Yeah, it would have been out.
Yeah.
If they decide to play it. Surratt gets it over. Atkins underneath it. Cornelius still up, and point goes South Lawrence. Yep, and there we go. That's probably what they needed. Yep, so timeout called by Summertown as they still lead 10-8. We'll be back here on the Exports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
And back here on the Exports Network as we're back our timeout called by Summertown as they lead 10-8 here in the second set. There's Fisher, short into that point will go to Summertown.
There's the effective use of the timeout.
The timeout, yep. Back to serve will be Macy Pettis. Phoenix will come back in. Here's the serve by Pettis. That one gets down, and point will go to Summertown. You want to count that as an ace there, Will? It looked like it was in the area.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'll count it as an ace.
Is it 12-8?
Yeah. Here's the serve, up in the air. Augustine sends it back over, Pettis underneath it. Rubert now sets it up. And that one is still up in there. Great save there by Methvin.
Yeah, really nice.
Yep. Augustine gets it over.
Great back row play there, South Lawrence.
Cornelius sets it up. And point will go to Summertown. So it looked like Fisher and Cornelius met at the net.
Show that play in the back row here. Look at that.
Yeah, that's an impressive save there.
Yeah.
Pettis back to serve once again. That one is short, and point will go to Summertown.
That one just barely got over.
Yeah.
Macy needs to be a little careful here.
Here's serve by Pettis once again. That one is for sure over.
Yeah.
There's Surratt. Webb looking to get it over, and that one will be sent long. Point go to Summertown. And just like that, after the timeout, they've gone a little bit of a run. They now lead it 15-8.
Both coaches have used their timeouts well.
Here's the serve.
Ooh,
yeah, it's sent long, yep. Point will go to South Lawrence.
They almost played it.
As Cotton will check in, Pusser will check out. Back to serve is Boston Webb. She gets it over. Ruber way up in the air. Underneath is Rigsby. Phoenix gets it over. And that will get down for the point for Summertown. And they lead it 16-9.
So Atkins in for Pettis.
It's back to serve will be Cornelius.
She has a little jump serve too.
And she gets it over. Still up in the air. Meffin underneath. Cotton has to get it over. It'll be just over the net. Still up. Fight for Cornelius. Unable to, and that's just one of those unfortunate deals.
Yeah. 16-10.
16-10 is the score in this second set as South Lawrence won the first set 25-23. Back to service, Surratt. Atkins. Putman sets it up. There's Rigsby. Webb underneath it. Augustine. Cotton sends it over. There's Atkins. Cornelius. Rigsby sends it way over, and that'll be in the stands.
Just a little bit much.
A little much and maybe just a little bit of mistiming there.
Yeah.
Makes it 16-11. Here's served by Surratt once again. Atkins underneath it once again. Putman saves it from going out of play. And that point will go to South Lawrence. So miscommunication possibly. I don't know.
Get a clean pass off the serve. South Lawrence now making another run.
Here's the serve once again. Atkins. Putman sets it up. Rigsby just floats it over. Webb underneath it. Meffin with the set. Augustine just sends it over. And miscommunication there by South Lawrence. Excuse me, there was miscommunication by Summertown. Surratt gets it over. Atkins. Putman, she sets it up now. Phoenix just floats it over up in the air. There's Meffin sets it up. Cotton just sends it over. Atkins. There's Rigsby sends it over. Meffin sets it up for South Lawrence. Here's Augustine going for the kill, and that was dug out. Back over to South Lawrence.
Good dig.
Atkins. That one will be short. Point will go to South Lawrence.
There's another timeout.
And timeout will be called by Summertown as they still lead 16-14. But with that, we'll take a break here on the Exports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection.
And back here on the Exports Network as we're back after a timeout called by Summertown as they lead 16-14 this second set. Served by Surratt. Atkins underneath it. Putman now sets it up. Rigby floats it over. Webb with the save. Meffin. Augustine looking for the kill. Short into the net. Point will go to Summertown. Here's Putman back to serve. She gets it over. Surratt underneath it. Meffin sets it up. Cotton gets it over. There's Rigsby. Rubert. Phoenix sets it back over. They send it back over. Point will go to Summertown.
Do we know why?
Yeah.
There's some boos there.
Yeah.
Let's see if I don't know. I'll let you rewatch and see what
It looked like Augustine made the block and then tipped it back over.
Oh, okay. I see. All right.
So I can see why there, because it was a block. She never tipped it back.
Okay.
I don't know if you can change this call though.
I mean, we'll watch it again. Let's see if it's.
And they're just going to redo that set.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right, so it's 17-14.
It is 17-14 once again. They're just going to redo that one. So Putman will go back to serve once again.
Well, can you block and hit your own block up? I mean, I don't know what the rule is, honestly.
I'm still learning the advanced rules when it comes to volleyball. That one was Augustine. She sends it out. Point will go to Summertown, and well, I guess goes back to who originally had it.
We'll see if it comes down to it or not. Lefty Putman. I believe her mother would have played volleyball for Lawrence County.
Here's the serve.
Little
much there. It looked like it was going to float over, and point will go to the Lady Stallions as they now trail 18-15. Going back to serve will be Augustine. And here's the serve. Atkins puts it up. Putman. There's Rupert, sends it, and that one is sent way long. Point will go to South Lawrence. They're now on a 2-0 run here. Makes it 18-16.
These girls need to stay off the weights.
Yep. Here's Augustine once again. Atkins with the diving save. Up into Summertown territory. That's sent back. Point will go to South Lawrence. That was Fisher as everybody was kind of out of place there. She sent it to that back left corner. And all of a sudden it's a South Lawrence.
Yeah, they're about to try to tie it up here.
Run here is there. 1 point away from tying this ball game at 18-18. Here's Augustine. Cornelius underneath it. Atkins. Rigsby. And that one is short. Point will go to Summertown, or excuse me, South Lawrence, and Summertown will take a timeout.
How many timeouts do you get? I thought Summertown already used 2.
I guess it's 2. Well,
maybe
they are waiving it. Yep, they're out of timeouts.
Yeah.
Just hit the horn.
Hit the horn.
Just hit the horn.
So what do you do when I mean, I know you can't grant them the timeout, but
that's where you got to hit the horn. Just don't weigh them down. Just hit the horn.
So what do you? I don't know if you can penalize a team.
I don't know.
If you've already given them the time.
Well, I know Summertown. South Lawrence has taken both of their timeouts.
Yeah, Summertown has.
Summertown has 2.
Yeah.
So I don't think either team has any timeouts left in this set.
So what do? You don't take points away?
Yeah, both head coaches are talking about it. Of course, Summertown was the one that called it, and they're out. So,
I mean, I don't really think that there's a penalty for it. The official's just supposed to say, no, you can't have a timeout.
Yeah, well, I mean, but they've already kind of had the timeout, so what do you do?
Yeah.
And South Lawrence is...
I mean, you get penalized in basketball because you can stop the clock. You call a timeout, but in volleyball, it's dead anyway.
Yeah, because it's a...
Oh, but they gave him a point.
Yeah.
18-19. All right. Now we know.
Yep, so there we go. Now we know in the future. So with that, I guess that's I don't know what to score that as. I guess a penalty point. I guess that's what you call it. Yeah. So South Lawrence just all of a sudden with that leads 19-18 here in this second set. Have a chance to possibly put this thing away. Augustine. That one is out of play.
Just complete momentum shift now.
Yeah, like you said, it's just one of those momentum shifters where, I mean, get you all out of sorts because it was a tie ball game. Now you're down 1. Now 2 it is, but you were down 1 going back after the timeout or whatever you want to say that was. Atkins with the diving save, and that makes it 18-21. You definitely will want a timeout here, Will, but you can't have any. We'll find that out, yep.
Yeah.
Back to service, Augustine once again. And she gets it over. There's Rupert. Putman sets it up. Rupert just floats it over. Augustine underneath it. There's Methvin. Yep, that's what I thought they were going to call. Yep, there's a little push off there by Methvin. This point will go to Summertown. I'm not exactly sure who checked in there. Well, I think that was Pettit. Yep. Yeah. That serve is Atkins. Augustine underneath it. Methvin with the save. As they look to just float it over into Summertown territory. Pettis sends it over, and point will go to Summertown. And just like that, they're on the run. It's now 21-20. This one is going down to the wire here in the second set.
Of course, a reminder, middle school is just best 2 out of 3.
Yep. Atkins back to serve. Methvin underneath. Cotton sends it over. Atkins with the diving save, sends it back over to South Lawrence. Surratt. Methvin Fisher, and finds a sweet spot, gets down for the kill. Point will go to South Lawrence, makes it 23-20. Excuse me, 22-20. Now Fisher, her third kill in this game. Back to serve will be Cotton. So here's the serve. That one will be short internet. Point will go to Summertown. As Cotton will check out, Fusser will check in. As the Summertown's student section in the corner looking to cheer the girls on. It's up in the air. Still fought for. Pusser sends it over. Cornelius sends it back. Methvin sets it up. And that's miscommunication there by Fisher and Webb, and it's a tie ball game, 22-22 in this second set.
Gracious.
Here's the serve by Rigsby. As Pusser, that'll be sent out play, error by South Lawrence, 23-22.
The Summertown and Loretta get together. That whole rule, I guess it applies to middle school too. Just always a good concept.
Yeah. Here's Rigsby, back to serve once again. There's Fisher, she sends it back over. Atkins, she sends it over. There's Webb. Fisher saves it. Augustine has to get it over. She does. There's Pettis. Rupert Pettis looking for the kill, and that'll get down for the point. Point for Summertown as they're 1 point away from the second set. That's Pettis, her first kill in this game.
Okay, now I guess she did have a timeout left.
I guess okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense because I know they had one timeout, so I guess we'll keep it here. Will is just like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of been the this game because
you think about the point that they took away earlier. It would already be over.
Yeah.
Where she blocked it and then hit it over after got her own block and hit it over, and he just called it a no play. We'll have to consult with the coaches who know the rules.
Yeah.
After I didn't see Summertown contesting that too much, so it must be the right call. Like to see. I like how the students are up over there. Good to see that at a middle school volleyball game.
So Summertown 1 point away from taking this second set as they lead 24-22. Back to serve is Rigsby. Gets it over. There's Augustine underneath it. Rupert Pettis looking for the kill. Gets down, and point will go to Summertown as they win the second set 25-22. So with that, we will go to the third and final set, and whoever wins that one will take this game here next on the Exports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue.
Leoma.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating.
And back here on the Exports Network as we are back for the third and final set of this game between the Lady Eagles of Summertown taking on the Lady Stallions of South Lawrence. And, well, that was an exciting second set.
Yeah, that was about as exciting as I've seen middle school.
As here's Cornelius with the serve. Webb, as they set it up, Fisher sends it over. There's Putman underneath. As Phoenix looks to send it over, point for South Lawrence as she sent it into the net. As both these sets so far will have been very competitive. South Lawrence took the first set 25-23, and Summertown took the second set 25-22. So it's been back and forth so far in this game. So here's the serve by Surratt, and that one will be short over the net. Point will go to Summertown, ties it up 1-1. So back-to-back errors for both teams. As the lefty once again, Putman for the Lady Eagles. She gets it over. Webb with the dig. Back over to Summertown, and point will go to the Lady Stallions. Miscommunication there. It looked like Rigsby and Pettis were both going for it there at the same time.
Yeah. Costly. You can't mess around in these third sets.
Yep. As speaking of the third set, this one will not go to 25. It'll go to 15.
Yeah.
As Putman underneath it. There's Rigsby. Webb with the dig. Methvin sends it over. And point will go to South Lawrence. Good recognition there by Methvin to see nobody was guarding the center area there. And point will go to South Lawrence. Here's the serve. There's Cornelius. Putman underneath it. Rupert sends it over. And there's Surratt. Methvin sets it up. Cotton gets it over. Putman underneath for Summertown. Rupert. As Phoenix back over to Summertown. Pettis gets it over. As Fisher underneath it. Augustine sends it over. Pettis for Summertown. Rupert. Phoenix gets it over. Just down, and point will go to Summertown. As it is now 3-2. Lady Stallions lead.
They actually, Summertown executed a pass set kill.
Here's the serve by Atkins, just over the net. Cotton, Augustine. Cotton sends it over. Atkins. Pettis underneath it. There's Cornelius. Just gets it over, and point will go to Summertown.
Back row kill.
Yep, back row kill. That's now Cornelius, her third kill.
I tell you, no one does that better. If you remember Angela Burleson, that play?
Oh, yeah.
Man, she could kill it from the back row better than anybody I'd seen, but that was a good one. That right there by Ava.
And that one will be down for the point for Summertown as they take a
back and forth,
4-3 lead.
Back and forth.
Atkins back to serve once again. They're on a 3-0 run. Here's the serve. Webb underneath it. Meffin sets it up. Augustine just gets it over. Atkins underneath. And that point will be down. As point will go to South Lawrence. That was Augustine.
Just lots of times Summertown on their initial pass just hits it too close to the net where you can't really, in no man's land. Easy to say from up here.
So here's Cotton. Atkins back over to South Lawrence. Webb underneath it, Meffin. Augustine sends it over. Putman way up in the air, Rigsby. Atkins gets it over for Summertown. Still up in the air, Meffin saves it. Augustine has to get it over just over that. And point will go to Summertown as that one was just.
Was it South Lawrence?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. They both start with an S, and I'm just saying whatever I'm thinking at the time.
Because I'm watching through the screen, and sometimes I can't tell which side of the net it falls on.
I was thinking of saying something about Summertown as they were caught in a odd situation there. Was Rupert. Cotton back to serve once again. As that one is.
It's in.
It's in, yeah. And that will be an ace for Cotton. Cotton's been doing a little everything for South Lawrence. She's got 1 block, 1 kill, and 2 aces, excuse me. Here's the serve. That's way up in the air. Miscommunication. They're able to save it. Pettis sends it over. Meffin. Here's Augustine. Cornelius sends it back up. There's Rupert. Here's Pettis looking for a block. Pettis sends it up in the air. There's Rupert. And up in the air, point will go to Summertown. Still up in the air, actually.
It didn't hit the ground?
I don't know. I couldn't really tell. Everybody was still playing it. Well, that for sure. As it looked like point will already go to Summertown.
He's going to give it. He's going to give it to Summertown. We'll watch it. See what you think.
Let's see. I know it was Methvin.
Right here, she gets the.
Yeah. Here it is. I think it's down.
Yeah, it's the way it bounced. There's nothing to discuss, folks. Do not do that again. Watch them call a replay. But I mean, we'll watch it.
Yeah, I mean, here's the replay once again. And Will, I'm with you.
The way it bounces up,
and I think I think the official is right too, as well as Pettis has it. Rupert sends it over. I don't know if she was looking to send it up, but it goes over. That's definitely down.
Yeah. But they took the point away.
Yep.
And look, it's a reserve.
And
there you go.
So wipe that all off again.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing for having a one-person officiating crew from middle school. You don't have anybody to talk to about it. Cotton, she gets it over. And there's Rupert. Still up in the air. And, point will go.
It's a bad set there.
Yep. Point will go to South Lawrence.
What it says, a 2-point swing.
Yep. They now lead 7-4. Here's Cotton back to serve, just over the net.
Good serve.
Augustine. Not Augustine. Atkins. There we go. Now I got it. Meffin. Now that's Augustine with it. Atkins underneath it. Rupert sets it up. Here's Pettis. Looks to just tip it over. Augustine sends it back. Still up in the air. There's Atkins. Pettis sends it over. Hits the gap. And point will go down for Pettis. Now her third kill. Pusser will come in for South Lawrence. Here's the serve. And that one will be short into net. That was Rigsby with the serve. Makes it 8-5.
South Lawrence 7 points away.
Yep, 7 points away from winning this game. Here's Methvin with the serve. Atkins with the dig. Ruber underneath it. Here's Cornelius looking for the kill. Now we will be down for the kill. Summertown now trails 8-6.
Ava's had a strong game.
Yeah, she's had 4 kills already as she leads all players in this game with 4 kills. As right behind her is Fisher with 3, Augustine with 3, and Pettis with 3. Here's Rupert, and she gets it over Methvin. Get it over, and that one will be no good. And point will go to Summertown. As that one was a bad set there by South Lawrence, as they only lead by 1 now here in this third set. Here's the serve. That was just over net. Still up in the air is Methvin. Augustine sends it over.
Good recovery.
Yep, good recovery. Just gets it over. Rupert gets it over. That's going to be out of play. Point will go to South Lawrence.
Wow. Yeah. Great hustle on the South Lawrence side.
Looked like Summertown was kind of off their guard there because they were thinking.
They were celebrating.
Yeah, they were celebrating a little bit.
Yep.
Augustine back to serve once again. She gets it over. Cornelius. They set it up.
That's it.
Yep. And
got to execute.
Yep. Kind of goes back to what you were saying, Will. It's just a bad set there. Bad lead up to it. And the point will go to South Lawrence after the error by Summertown as they trail 10-7 to the Lady Stallions. Here's Augustine. Rigsby. Pettis sets it up. Here's Cornelius. Still up in the air. Fisher gets it over. Atkins saves it. Back over to South Lawrence. Here's Webb. Got to get it over. Atkins puts it up in the air. There's Rubert. Putman has to get it over. That one will just be over. Augustine sends it back. Atkins with the diving save. Back over to South Lawrence. Up in the air. There's Fisher. Atkins with it once again. Rubert sets it up. Here's Pettis looking for the kill. Down, and point will go to Summertown. Give Pettis 4 kills as Cornelius and Pettis now have 4 kills in this game. Phoenix will check back in for Atkins. Back to serve for Summertown will be Pettis. Here's the serve. She gets it over. Methvin. Fisher gets it over. Still up in the air. There's Rubert. Putman sets it up. As Rigsby gets it over. Still up in the air. Fisher has to tip it over. Putman saves it. Maurer sends it. It's a wrap. Fisher looking for it. Still up in the air. Point will go to South Lawrence.
It's 4 points away.
Yep.
Timeout. I thought she was calling a timeout.
I'm kind of with you, Will. Where, do you want to save that timeout for just in case the run starts and kind of halt their momentum? Back to serve will be number 14, Boston Webb for South Lawrence. She gets it over. There's Rupert. Still up in there. Good save by Putman. Rupert has to get over. That'll be short, and that point will go to South Lawrence. And, yep, there's the timeout caller. So with that, South Lawrence leads in this final set 12-8. We'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
And back here on the X Sports Network as we're back after a timeout taken by Summertown here in this final set. Here's Rupert. Putman sets it up. Here's Cornelius. And that will be out. Point will go to South Lawrence. And South Lawrence, yep, they're
2 points away.
2 points away from taking this game here in this final set. And South Lawrence won the first set. Summertown came back to win the second set. There's Rupert. There's Rigsby underneath it. Cornelius just sends it over. Fisher. Surratt sets it up. Fisher sends it back over Pettis. Putman now. Cornelius looks to get it over short. Point will go to South Lawrence, and South Lawrence is 1 point away. Match point. Yep. And timeout will be taken.
So I guess you do get 2 timeouts in the third deciding set.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can keep it here.
Yeah, we'll just keep it here.
It looks like South Lawrence is about to run off with this one, and it's been a really good game today.
It really has.
If South Lawrence was watching Summertown's game with Lewis County yesterday, imagine some of them probably did. They're probably thinking this will be a cakewalk today.
Yeah.
So,
and it wasn't. It was not.
And so Summertown, you always want to win, but lots of improvements seen today. Something to build on.
And this is an in-county rivalry as well between these two middle schools. Back to serve is Webb once again.
Good basketball player here.
Yeah, she's a very good basketball player. I saw that in the area tournament as Webb sends it. That one will be a long point. Will go to Summertown. Back to serve will be Cornelius. Pettis will check out. Atkins will check in. So here's Cornelius with the serve. She gets over. Augustine. Surratt. Here's Fisher. Looks to get it over. Still up in the air. As Rigsby sends it over. That's going to be in South Lawrence territory. Cotton has to send it over. Putman. Rupert still up. 5-4. Still up in the air. Augustine. Great save there by Summertown. Here's Fisher. Has to tip it over. Putman with the save. Cornelius sends it over. Still up in the air. There's Fisher. She sends it. Atkins underneath it. There's Putman. Maurer sends it over. Webb with the dig. Cotton sends it over. There's Cornelius. Putman. Here's Rigsby. Gets it over. Down. Point will go to Summertown. And just like that.
That was a wild one.
And timeout taken by South Lawrence. So they lead 14-10. We'll be back here next on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931.
And back here at Summertown as we're back after the timeout taken by South Lawrence as Summertown trails 14-10 here in this final set as they went on a 2-0 run here. Back to service Cornelius once again. She gets it over Augustine. And miscommunication there. And point will go to Summertown.
Making it interesting.
As Fisher and Surratt. As Fisher, it looked like she was maybe setting up for a kill there and Surratt was unsure of what she was doing. As makes it 14-11, like you said, making it interesting.
Yeah.
Here's the serve by Cornelius once again. Up in the air, point will go to Summertown.
It was 14-8.
14-8, yep. And now Summertown is on a 6-0 run since then, yeah.
A 4-0 run.
Yeah, 4-0. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, 4-0 run. Yep. Cornelius back to serve once again, and that's down for the ace.
Another timeout.
Yep, and another timeout's going to be called. And just like that, Summertown trails 14-13, and we'll just keep it here, Will. And that's one way to come back.
Yeah. Again, these two teams get together. And you know, there's players from both teams that might face each other in the high school state championship in a few years.
Yeah,
you know it, because the two teams have met there multiple times.
Boy, wouldn't that be something to not only this year but just several years. I mean, because you look at Summertown and Loretta, their two high school volleyball teams are always going to be competitive. Back from the timeout, Cornelius back to serve once again for Summertown. Here's the serve once again. That one is up. And point will go to Summertown, and just like that, it is 14-14 in this final set.
So now you got to win by 2.
At this point, you got to win by 2.
So whoever is winning this is going to score at least 16.
Yep. It's Cornelius back to serve once again. There's Augustine. Surratt. Meffin gets it over. There's Cornelius. Tipped up, still up in the air. Point will go to Summertown. South Lawrence. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
This is match point.
Yep, match point for South Lawrence. As here's Surratt. Here's the serve. There's Rigsby. Putman sets it up. Rigsby has to float it over. Augustine. Meffin sets it up. Here's Fisher. And that will get down for the point, and that will be the game.
What a game.
Yep. What a game is. South Lawrence takes the third and final set, 16-14, as they will win this ball game. And Summertown will fall just short. As Will, your final thoughts on the game?
Well, like I said earlier, after yesterday, there's a lot of improvement seen by Summertown. Knew South Lawrence was going to be strong, and they were. And both of these teams, I think, improved a lot today. Both have still a lot of room to grow, but it makes you really look forward to the rematch at South Lawrence later. And of course, they'll meet up in the area tournament too, which will be here at the end of the season, I'm pretty sure. So proud of both teams. Proud of the way Summertown improved and battled, and even fighting back from 14-8 a minute ago.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't go ahead and just quit. So proud of both teams.
Yep.
That was fun to watch. They gave us a good show here.
That just shows a team that's improving every game, it looks like. Like you said, they struggled against Lewis County, and they came to play this game. So that'll do it for this broadcast here on the Exports Network, as Summertown will be back in action on Friday. Is that correct, Will?
Middle school volleyball, they'll be back Thursday. And they'll be hosting Etheridge here and then hosting Kaufman here Friday. Sorry, I can't speak for what South Lawrence schedule is.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure about South Lawrence either, but we'll keep you updated on the Exports
and
Network.
High school volleyball starts next week?
Yep, next Monday, and then we got the football jamborees for all 3 of our high schools on Friday, so we're going to be busy for sure.
There'll be 4 games going on Friday between them all, because you'll have middle school volleyball here, Lawrence County football against Mount Pleasant, Loretta football, Summertown football. You're going to have a lot of action Friday night. Go watch them in person if you can, but if you can't, you'll have a lot to watch online.
Yep, so that'll do it for this broadcast here at Summertown High School. My name's Hayden Birch, joined alongside my producer extraordinaire, Will Pettis, and we will see you later here on the Exports Network.
Going the distance with local